Good morning, everybody. It's the boy Vinny Blanco, Vincent Ellis White, reporting to you live from Henrico on my morning walk before work. Pardon me being out of breath. Just getting back to it. Look, man, my heart is heavy. I know y'all heard about Jordan Edwards, the 15-year-old straight-A student athlete that got shot and killed by an officer in Dallas. Shot with a rifle while they were departing in a car, him and his friends. And it just bothers me because I have a son named Jordan, and this young man's name was Jordan Edwards. He was 15, my son's 11. My son will be 15 in 4 years, and I can't imagine what the parents, what the family's going through right now. It's just, these things gotta stop. Like, it's really weighing on me because it could happen to anybody's kid nowadays. I don't like no parts of it. I don't like how they can't release the footage. I get it. They think it's gonna cause an uproar and all that, but they're talking about, they use words like transparency. The police chief was acting like he was so bothered by it and using words like we'll provide transparency. That's what the video footage is for, transparency. At first he said something different. Then he changed his thought when he saw the police footage. That should tell you something right there. But just, I mean, this is becoming such a regular thing. And then people get mad when we get in an uproar. Well, you killing our kids and you killing our people. And we ain't saying we right all the time. We ain't saying we do the right thing all the time. But something gotta stop, because here's the thing. If you are of law enforcement or higher official, whatever it is you are, you're supposed to be held to a higher standard. You humans like us, but you're supposed to be held to a higher standard. And this officer gonna shoot at him with a rifle while he's going away from him and shot him through the passenger window. It's just absurd. And I mean, look at how many times this happens. And we make a big scene and a big stink about it. Sometimes we gotta do that to even get the officer charged. They won't even charge him until we get in the uproar. And I feel like it's just to appease us sometimes, and then they get off. And then they get mad when we get to going crazy out in the streets. They get mad when we continue to feel the way that we feel about officers. They get mad when, as parents, sometimes we clutch our children when the officer come, want to shake hands and all that. They get mad when we tell our kids not to really be messing with officers. And I know that's a conflict, because for the most part, you know, they can be there for us. They can potentially be there for us when in need. So as a parent, you got a conflict, because it's like, you want to tell them that, but at the same time, they're watching TV. At the same time, they got phones now. They reading the internet and all of that, and they see what's happening. And they seeing that it's black faces that look just like them. They seeing a Jordan Edwards that got the name like my son Jordan White. I got a problem with that. And you know, realistically, man, we got kids, we got preteens and teenagers out here, and they ain't perfect. So as much as I love Jordan to death, and I think the world of Jordan, I don't put nothing past Jordan either. You know, I was a wild boy as a teenager, so I might try to slip in a party. I might try to sneak a girl somewhere. All that stuff that teens do, man. I know Jordan can get to that point where he can do that. But I'm supposed to be the one to take care of that. As the parent, as the father, I'm supposed to be the one to take care of that. Not that it get out of hand, and because a policeman got whatever preconceived notions he got in his heart and in his mind, that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen unless absolutely necessary, absolutely the last resort. It just should not happen. And it makes me fear for my son's life. And see, now I gotta wrap a cloak around my son. I gotta double up on these prayers for my son, because I just never know what's gonna happen as he get older and he start to venture out on his own, because he's not in my sights. And that's a scary feeling. But anyway, man, R.I.P. to Jordan Edwards. Rest in paradise, young king. Benny Blanco. I'm out.